Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Ethereum 2 and correlate this with BNB, the two biggest cryptocurrencies in the crypto market besides, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's number one, Ethereum's two, and Binance coin is number three. So let's check those out. So here's the deal with Ethereum, guys. So this section, what Ethereum did in there, guys, who knows? It's very odd structure. You can go so many different ways with that. So what I do instead of fretting over what Ethereum did in there and making a guess, because all it is at this point, in my opinion, anybody doing it, it's a guess, is go to other assets like BNB to see what it's doing, or another one, what is it doing, and bounce it off that. I think is a little bit better strategy to get an idea. But this is what I'll say about Ethereum is you go to weekly and check weekly out. Okay, it's got a pretty nasty weekly candle up there, but you can see with Ethereum now on these weekly, right? The weekly stochastics getting down there, guys. Resetting a cycle in this area. So it looks good, and RSI coming down pretty good, guys. So that's what you want to see for that to come down and get a correction. Now, the targets I have, the first area to look for Ethereum is going to be the 1765 and then 1739 and 1691 area, guys. Ethereum, pretty, based off its previous structure, you can see where it is on top of these waves, still in this area, guys, with a lot of support right in this area, right over here like this. Boom, 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 right over there. Okay. So Ethereum looks pretty good. And still have targets of that's a 2870. I got a $2,300 target on there. It's not on my chart right now, but 23 for Ethereum in the next leg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over Binance coin, because Binance coin's pretty interesting. And let's go to a weekly chart and show you what I'm checking this out. So here's the deal with Binance coin, guys. Okay, these are just out here, guys. Don't count those numbers. Okay, so here's the deal with Binance coin on a weekly, right? Weekly chart. And let me, boom, boom, boom. It's got that on a weekly, needs to come back down. Here it is. This is the third wave, fifth of the third, okay? And Binance, in my opinion, is missing a fifth wave move over there, okay? There's some signals that's telling you want to come down. The weekly is not coming down too good on Binance. So it's not resetting yet. But see, the situation I'm looking at Binance here is this is all a fourth wave target area. Hasn't broken that. It's a 23% fib retrace of this whole leg over here. And I think Binance is kind of doing what it did over here. So correction went up in this. So if you see from this point to this point, you basically went sideways for January of 18 to March of 20, 2 years. And if you go from here, February 21, over to here right now, May of 23, 2 years. So it's kind of making a similar type of pattern, in my opinion, with Binance coin, guys. So, and it's consolidating. It's consolidating in this area, and you have a leg up, you have a corrective move back down, you have a leg up here. And I'm just waiting to see what it's going to do right in this area. I'm still expecting if Binance is going to do a correction in this rising wedge, the bottom of the wedge is going to be a target. So if it's up here at 331, it could get back down to 287. Okay, if that's a wedge. Okay, to reset this cycle. So don't be surprised if it's up here and it gets back down here to this area, guys, which is still bullish for it. Whether you want to say this is some type of wedge, it went up and then back down and it can go off again with a wave pattern here to get going. So I just think it's a big consolidation period. It's bored people out of the market, not making any gains, that are just holding on to it. Not an investor's time to be in the cryptocurrency market, especially with Binance for the past 2 years. But very, very similar to this area right down here, guys. If you take a look, very similar to this area like that. Okay. And then this area right here somewhat similar, not as aggressive, but that would be expected that this is not going to be as aggressive because it's not a third wave. It'd be a fifth wave. It'd be less aggressive. This would be more aggressive to the upside, being a third wave. And this over here would be a little bit less aggressive because it's not going to be going as vertical as this one. So that would be expected. But at the end of the day, it's still been up and to the right for the most part with Binance coin. Okay. Let me see. So anything else I wanted to go over? I can't think of anything else I want to go over with, but don't be shocked if it gets down here and it doesn't mean that it's bearish. It'd just be short-term bearish to be bullish. And then if this is a wave sequence, this could get over here to make the move. What's going to happen, in my opinion, guys, is that in the cryptocurrency market, the moves are just going to be quick. They're going to be quick and the corrections are going to be long. So it went up pretty quick. Look at that long correction, went up pretty quick, long correction, and then it's in this area, long correction, and then eventually it's going to get out of there, like that, long drawn out correction. These moves from here to here are just going to be real quick and then long corrections. One of the reasons I say that is because the macro environment, what's going on, higher interest rates, people are not used to it. Past 10 years, they've been used to QE, and they're still sitting around waiting for probably QE to come back again. It could, but nobody knows for sure. Maybe the Fed has been saying, what have they been repeating? Think about this. They have been repeating, they've been consistent on this, is higher for longer is what they've been saying. Higher for longer. So they want to keep the rates higher for longer. So I think the markets are just adjusting to that, guys, is what's going on. And they can't adjust to that. They can't adjust to that. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to have the that QE to get the markets to go up. They're just going to go up, not as strong. And it's going to be more of a trader's market more than anything, and not an investor's market in that time, until at some point, maybe in the future, the QE will come back. But right now, I don't think it's going to be in 2024 or 2023, and it probably won't be in 2024, guys. Based on what they're saying. They're saying higher for longer. Maybe they want to keep them higher for 2 years. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And then they'll be like, everything's all screwed up, and we're going to do it in 2024, and then boom, and it goes all up. Just don't know yet, guys. I would just plan, have in the back of your mind and consider that they might not go up, and it's going to be more of a struggle to get up there to complete these waves. That's how I'm looking at it, guys. It's up and to the right in the meantime, but short term, it's going to probably be a correction and a time to, most are going to have the bearish sentiment. It's going to be, telling you it's going to be going like this. How many, think about this, guys, reasonably. How many times on Twitter did you see this? I saw this on Twitter. Did you see that? I saw that on Twitter. I saw this one on Twitter. It was from here. I saw this on Twitter. Okay. I saw this on Twitter. This, where was that area? Right here too. Okay. I saw this on Twitter. And we're going to see this again on Twitter, guys. Okay. So majority of the market usually is wrong, guys. Majority of the market. If you're in the majority, top of up here, remember this, just pretend this is Bitcoin. Just pretend this is Bitcoin, right? What was the majority of the market saying? Majority of the market was saying what? This right here. Okay? Back in June of 21 and going into November 21. And now the majority of the market is saying what? This right here. Okay? So majority of the market said this. It went like this. Majority of the market saying this. And probably Binance is going to do that. It's just going off that. Just going off that, guys. Usually works. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.